sapphire. The third, a chalcedony.
Right, which goes back to the stones when the priests had their breastplate.
Mm-hmm.
That's called a judgment. The breastplate of judgment.
Oh.
So when we come out of the heavens, all right, we're gonna be made beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And what are stones? They're hard.
Con.
And they're chiseled.
Mm-hmm.
See, and that's what we're gonna be.
Con.
We're gonna be glowing. We're gonna be beautiful. We're gonna have all the stones have abilities. Like some are calming, some are all kinds of different. There was the one in that movie Eagle Eye.
Yeah.
They had that gem, and if you hit it with a certain sound, it'll explode.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So when we come out, we're gonna have all kinds of spiritual gifts. You know, just like in that movie Shazam. They were trying to figure out his powers. Remember? One was to fly, one was to run fast, one was super strength.
You're still learning that.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna come out of. We're gonna come out so beautiful in so many different ways, man. Just like a stone. Some of these stones, you look at them, and man, there's a stone they showed in that one movie. Oh my, it's with Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah.
Remember? And he says he looked in there, and man, that stone was beautiful on the inside.
Was it like a diamond or
no? It was Ethiopian something like that.
some kind of a stone?
But they said the universe was captured in that stone.
Wow.
But pretty much we're gonna be beautiful when we come out those chariots, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have power. We're gonna have beauty. We're gonna have eternal life.
Con.
We're gonna have health.
Mm-hmm.
Our bodies, our physiques are gonna be beyond perfect. And we ain't gonna have to do one fucking push-up.
Yeah.
The only push-ups we're gonna be doing is when we're making babies. You know what I mean?
That's it. Yep. The fourth, an emerald. The fifth, sardonyx, I guess. The sixth, sardius. The seventh, chrysolite. The eighth, berry. The ninth, topaz. The 10th, a chrysoprasus.
Where's you at?
On verse 20.
Verse 20.
Yeah.
Beryl. The 8th is beryl. The 9th, topaz. The 10th, crete. I'd have to pull it up just so we can say
verse
it.
20. Oh yeah, topaz.
Revelation 21. And I could just pull up the word so we can say it correctly.
Okay.
Look, that's what that stone is right there.
That's a green one. Looks like what's that? That green rock.
Let me see how you say it.
Got so many different ones that
The Colorado Recovery Plan has funds to help job seekers, workers, and students gain new skills and achieve their chrysoprasus.
Chrysopersis. 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 And the other one, chrysolite. The seventh is chrysolite. The 8th is beryl. The 9th, topaz. The 10th, chrysopersis. That's how they pronounce it. Chrysopersis. The 11th, a jacinth.
Jacinth.
The 12th, an amethyst.
Amethyst.
So it's going to be all those beautiful stones.
Wow.
And that's really going back to the plate of judgment. When you go into the priest, you get the plate of judgment on the priests of Jerusalem. So all the 12 tribes. See right here? They show I'm wearing it right here. This was called a breastplate of judgment.
Wow.
for each of the 12 tribes. See, and our kingdom is going to be stone.
Oh, they look like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And when we have houses in the kingdom, they're not going to be like what they are in America. They're going to
No.
be stone.
Con.
See, and these stones, they don't have bacteria. A lot of these stones, bacteria can't live on them.
Con.
And that's why our kingdom is going to be forever.
Con.
Like gold. Gold, you don't have bacteria on gold. Gold kills bacteria.
Silver.
Silver. Mm-hmm. Like our silverware, it's going to be silver or gold.
Con.
Really gold, you know.
Uh-huh.
King Solomon had all gold. And it says that King Solomon was a forerunner of what we were to be in the kingdom, you know.
Con.
So we're going to be all gold. Gold everything.
He had much, very much abundance.
And so we will, it says we'll be even greater than him.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Con. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl, and the street of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass.
Right. And that gold, we're going to have so much gold, we ain't even going to, like, you know how these heathen, they got the gold in bricks inside a vault?
Yeah.
No, we're going to have it, and our streets are going to be gold, man.
Con.
It's going to be beautiful. Brothers have dreams. I dream of Gold Street. I dream, when I had the dream, it was a while back, but first what I noticed was everything was green. Even the trees, the trunk of the tree was green. It wasn't brown.
Yeah.
And everything was just full of life. I had all these babies, and I knew they were all mine. And my wife, I knew we have multiple wives, so I'm saying one of my wives told me, let's go for a walk like that, and put her hand out.
Yeah.
And I turned around, and she was standing on a gold road. But the gold wasn't hard, it was soft. It was like Laffy Taffy soft, you know? It was like, it would have hurt your feet.
Oh, soft for your foot.
Yeah. And when I looked to see where the gold went, because I could see, it went into like a forest, and that's where we were going to go walk into a forest. But when I looked back to my house was so wide, not high, it was like only like 3 stories, but it was so wide, you had to turn your head to see that in, and you had to turn your head to see that in, because it was so wide.
Wow.
It was huge, you know?
Couldn't see the end of it?
You couldn't see it, yeah. It was huge, huge. And then you could tell that the house was deep, too. It wasn't just, like, narrow, you know, like this. You know, this trailer would be long.
Right.
It wasn't like that. It'd be deep, you know. It'd be deep, you know, just as deep, like a cube, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be beautiful. And our houses are, once again, going to be built of fine stone. And your trees, we're going to have tree inside the house where you could smell these essence of these trees, the pine, you know, the ophir, all these different kinds of wood. Man, you're going to be just living a beautiful life. I was looking at these Chinese beds, right? I just happened to see them the other day, but they're big, expensive bed. They're all pretty much carved out of one piece of wood. And the bed, everything, it's pretty much your whole set is one chunk of wood. The bed frame, the dresser that sits next to the bed.
Yeah.
And then they had like a design that went over your bed, like a flower design. It was crazy. And I was like, that's what those heathen are going to be doing. They're going to surprise us with these art that they have the ability to do, you know?
Yeah.
And you're going to have so much. You're going to have so many houses to decorate. You're going to have so much to do that it's going to never end. See? It's going to be beautiful. See, we're poor now, you know, in the flesh, but we're going to be rich in the kingdom. So rich that we're going to have never-ending supplies being brought to us by these heathen. It says they're going to come up to the Jerusalem to keep the feast days. But when they come, they're going to come like the Queen of Sheba. With billions of dollars of gold.
Oh, yeah.
You know, slaves, fragrances, oils, incense, foods.
It's going to be
like that movie Aladdin, remember? Did you ever see that? Where he comes in and they all trying to marry that daughter, and they bring in freaking trains of animals, different animals, peacocks and
Oh man.
ostriches, and then they got different herbs and teas, and this
Yeah.
tea is green, this tea is blue, this tea is yellow, this
Variety. Yeah.
just so much variety, and it's gonna never end, never end.
Oh, it's gonna be way different. You know?
And we're gonna be in a righteous spirit above all, with our Father Yahweh and our Savior Yahweh Shai.
Con.
And we're gonna have our King David with us.
Con. Right.
So it's gonna be a beautiful time, and that time is gonna be forever. It ain't gonna be like this heathen. Look around. Not even the heathen are happy here in their kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah.
See?
They're doing the same stuff they're doing to the regular poor people. You know.
Yeah, they're in the same boat as us up shit creek. But we got hope.
Con. Yeah. They don't have none.
No hope. That's why they're killing themselves.
Right.
You hear about them killing each other.
Yeah.
You know, killing each other, killing themselves, killing their kids.
Con.
And that's what's going to happen. They're just going to... The Lord did it. We just read it. The Lord's going to make these Egyptians fight each other.
Oh yeah. Con.
Mm-hmm. But we have this to look forward to. Why would you be so depressed?
Yeah.
Man, we got some things that we've never even seen before.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you're about to have your own castle
Oh yeah.
built out of fine stone, dipped in gold.
Yeah.
Man, and we're almost there, brothers. We're almost there. It's so close you can
Fine.
taste it.
Yeah. And a lot of people they'll for some reason or another, you know, they'll lose out. You know.
Yeah, and even though they'll come back, they'll cycle through.
Yeah.
They'll come back. All Israel will eventually get it, but you want to get it on the first go around, you know?
Right.
You don't want to suffer that lake of fire.
Yeah. Fun.
Go ahead, Yoko.
And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord Yahweh Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it, for the glory of Yahweh did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof.
Which we're going to have all these things, but like the sun and the moon, which means we're not going to be out there teaching. We're not going to be on the corners prophesying no more. There's not going to be no need to prophesy.
No.
So that's what it means, the sun and the moon. The moon means wisdom, the sun be able to see. See, the light. So we're still going to have day and night. We're just not going to be doing this work no more. There's no need for it.
Oh, con.
You know, everybody's going to know who Yahweh and Yahweh Shai is. That's why you know these Jewish bastards ain't the true ones. Because if they were, this would be happening right now. See? Where's that happening? It's not happening.
Nope.
Where's Yahweh? Where's Yahweh Shai?
Con. That's
Where's King David? Where's world peace?
con.
Why ain't we all going up to Jerusalem to keep the Feast of Tabernacles?
Con. And they're all wicked, you know.
That shows that those are liars.
Con. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it.
And just think, 7 days. The Feast of Tabernacles is 7 days. You would have 7 days of nothing but heathen going to the... keeping these days. They would put tents all over around, outside of Jerusalem, to keep that holy day. Even us. We wouldn't be in our temple. In our mansion. We're going to have humongous tents.
Oh, con.
Perfect tents built. And we're not going to do it. We're going to have slaves to put that up.
Con.
Take it down. Clean it up.
Con.
See? But we're going to keep these holy days. Just like the Passover. We're going to keep the Passover.
Con.
See?
Con. And the
But we're not going to sacrifice animals for for sin no more. It's not going to be... we don't have no sin after that.
there's no more of a sacrifice.
But we're going to eat animals' flesh together. You know?
Con. And the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day, for there shall be no night there.
Right, because we're going to have a constant flow of goods, except for the Sabbath day. But there will be no evil. Esau won't be around no more. After that 1,000 years of slavery,
Mm-hmm.
there will be no evil no more.
Con.
So what's the point of having that gate shut?
Con, yeah.
Like right now, you gotta lock your door, lock your windows, so nobody
Right.
comes in or steals your shit.
Right.
We ain't gonna worry about that no more. See? And besides the Sabbath, the gates are constantly, all day and night. They're gonna be bringing stuff in. And see what the temple was, people don't realize it. The temple was also a bank. When you brought in gold to give it to the priests, the tithe,
Oh, yeah.
well, that was for all the Israelites. See, the priests used it for what they needed because they were the priests.
The Levites?
But they also were to help and feed the poor.
Oh, yeah. Con.
So that's what that was like a bank. That's why when they went in there, they went after that temple.
Oh,
It was full of treasure. See?
Mm-hmm.
Decked out with gold and beautiful.
Con.
The animals that they sacrificed, you would sacrifice 2 animals. You'd do a sin offer where you would burn it to ash,
Right.
and the other one you would pretty much barbecue it, and that would be the food for the priests.
Oh, con.
Because they didn't have no work but to serve the Lord.
Yeah, their profession
Yeah.
they had was of to,
So our kingdom was very rich. It's always been rich. That's why Jake likes the finest of things. I seen this video about Esau, and they said, when you serve a black man, right, in the old, like, I think it was like 40s, it was a commercial. They said he likes the finest of things. Well, that's in their spirit. It's prophesied in Genesis 49. That they like the chief colt. That's why they'll go out there and they'll buy the Cadillac. You know? Judah's always riding in the finest. Well, how much more when we get the ability to do these things? You know?
We'll have the finest things.
Yeah, the finest things. And it won't be just one day. You gotta think about it. When you have sex with a woman, you gotta bathe. You're gonna have sex multiple times with different women.
Oh, yeah.
So you're always gonna be changing your clothes and
Yeah.
different apparel. And it's gonna be so much and never ending, you're not gonna worry about it.
And it ain't gonna bother you,
It
you
ain't
know.
gonna bother you, yeah.
It's gonna be like, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. That's why you're gonna wake up singing, you know?
Yeah.
It says you're gonna wake up singing. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, la warrior. You know?
Yeah.
Now you wake up, you're like, oh, my back hurts. Oh, shit, my head hurts.
Yeah.
Damn, what the hell was that dream I had? Damn. You ain't gonna wake up like that no more.
Oh, yeah, God.
You know, bad breath and all that.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're gonna have all these women, you're gonna have servants.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's gonna be beautiful.
It's only gonna be a sweet.
And it's always gonna be exciting because you're gonna go see our Father, Yahweh.
Oh, yeah.
You know how, like, family reunions, you get excited to see your
Oh,
family.
yeah.
How much more when you know that you're gonna go see Abba, Yahweh, you know,
Yeah.
and Yahweh Shai, and our King David.
Uh-huh.
You know, Yahweh Shai is the King of Kings, and King David, the King of Israel. And that's our family. That ain't just
oh, yeah, God.
our king. That's our kin.
Uh-huh.
Man, it's gonna be good.
God. Yep.
Go ahead.
And they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it.
Right, into it. That's why the gate's gonna be open. They're gonna be bringing. Once again, we went through so much, but it's good to hear. They're gonna be bringing us gems.
Oh, yeah. All the nations there.
Slaves. You know, whatever your mind could think of, they're gonna be bringing it, and they're gonna be creating things. They're gonna be giving that ability back.
Oh, yeah, Khan, they're not gonna.
Like China. A lot of these Chinese, man, they know how to carve real good. You know.
Yeah.
You know, they're not gonna be carving idols no more. They're gonna be carving furniture and shit for us.
That's
Beautiful furniture. Out of beautiful pieces of wood.
Or like you was talking about that bed, you know.
Yeah.
That one piece.
Oh yeah, I never even thought about that until I seen that picture. You know.
Oh yeah.
One piece of wood, the whole bed. It was a humongous bed too. So this tree had to be fucking huge, you know. And they had multiple beds like that, and you could order them different or whatever. I seen it when I went to Asia. They got furniture that's hand carved and everything out there.
It's you were astonished by it. Or?
Yeah, because you don't see that out here, you know.
Yeah, this is.
Everything's all nailed
This
together,
is like, you know,
fabricated.
no creativity really.
No, but when you go to other countries, there's actually people that have skills to build things by hand. You know, and that's one thing they do out there is furniture, and that's what you're gonna get. You're not gonna get fucking prefabricated furniture and shit. It's gonna, you know, hand carved, beautiful things.
Right.
You know, customized to
This
you.
This is like, you know, some kind of I don't know how to describe it. You know.
Hmm. It's like we live in fucking Family Dollar worlds. You know.
Yeah.
Hmm. We've never really seen quality. You know.
Kmart or something.
Yeah, Walmart.
Yeah,
Everyone
Walmart.
shops at Walmart. That's why everybody wears the same clothes. We all shop at the same freaking store like prisoners.
Your Walmart is showy.
Uh-huh.
And there shall in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life.
And that's what it said. No longer shall the uncircumcised and the unclean enter.
Time.
And so that's what we're practicing now. These righteous acts of cleanliness.
It's going to be sanctify,
Mm-hmm.
you know, cleanse, you know, all those things that are opposite of the wicked, you know, abominations.
And really, we don't even know how it is because we've never experienced it. I mean, we experienced it in our past lives, but we don't know of it in this life. There was a time when we were in the Jerusalem, you know, under King David, under King Solomon. But we don't know how that is being in these bodies in this generation.
Yeah.
That's why we get excited to hear these words, because our spirit desires that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the only thing about it, because we never have seen it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's truth, and it's.
And just think, this time it's going to be greater than when we were with King David. Better than when we were with King Solomon. It's going to be greater. Because it increases now.
Right. And it's going to be beautiful. All I can say it's going to be beyond your imagination, you know, righteousness, you know.
In righteousness. Is that it?
Gone.
All right. With that, we give all praise and glory to Yahweh.
Hawa, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakak, Quadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which taught us the truth, and Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom.
Shalom.
And Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Shalom.
Shalom.